Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Terraria guided walkthrough. Last episode, I tried fighting Duke Fishron, but that didn't really turn out too well. And as you guys can see, there is another solar eclipse happening. Now, I was just trying to see if I can make any more potions that would help me, that would help me try to defeat Duke Fishron. And yeah. The little text came up and said that a solar eclipse was happening. So, I'm just going to fast forward through all of this because this is pretty much the same thing as last time. And hopefully, what I want to get from this is one more Broken Hero Sword and maybe a Death Sickle. That's kind of something else I would like to get, but I guess we'll see. Oh, before I go, as you can see, I did get a Paladin's Hammer. I wasn't able to get the Crimson Key Mold, unfortunately. But I did go into the underground dungeon for a while, and I was able to get a Paladin's Hammer. And as you can see, it does a pretty good amount of damage, 144 damage. And I also want to try to get a Moonstone. That's something else I want to get, because if I can get a Moonstone and... yeah, Moonstone from this, and a Sunstone from killing Golem, I can make a Celestial Stone, which will pretty much help my stats all the time. The Moonstone helps stats, or, I think it increases a good amount of stats during night, and then the Sunstone increases stats during the daytime, and it would be nice to have that. So I'm going to continue to fight these guys, and hopefully I'll be able to get something. So I will see you guys once the solar eclipse has ended. Alright, guys, so as you can hear, the solar eclipse just ended, and as you can see, I ended up getting 5 Broken Hero Swords, 2 Swamp Thing Banners, and 1 Broken Bat Wing. And the whole time I was trying to get a Death Sickle, but unfortunately I was not able to get one. But I shouldn't really complain because I got like 5,000 Broken Hero Swords over here. So as you can see, with 1 True Knight's Edge, 1 True Excalibur, and 1 Broken Hero Sword, you can get the Terra Blade and its auto swing, which is extremely nice. And how much this thing's for? Like 15. I forgot how much gold this thing was to reforge. Yeah. Well, let's hope I get something good on this one. Broken. Good. What can I sell? I completely forgot this thing was that expensive. Damn. Well, technically this will give me another gold. I don't know if that's enough. It is not. I don't really want to get rid of these because these things are kind of rare. I'm probably never going to use this thing, even though that is pretty interesting, but yeah, I'm not using that thing. So let me sell it. 12 gold. Deadly, maybe. Superior. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, this thing's pretty nice. I think I might still use the Paladin's Hammer. I'm not too sure just yet. But yeah, off screen I also did end up getting this tactical shotgun, which you can get by killing, I think it's called a tactical skeleton, I think. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, I was just checking to see what kind of potions I can make to increase my chances of defeating our good old buddy Duke Fishron. And And as you can see here, I want to make this one. This life force potion. Increase maximum health by 20%. I almost said 200%. Nope, 20%. So I think that would bring me up. Is it? It might be 575. I'm not too sure. I also want to make this one. Reduce damage taken by 10%. And I made this one already. Rage potion. Requires 1 bottled water. One of these fish that can be found in the Crimson biome. And 1 death weed. This is the one I want to make. The Wrath potion. Increase damage by 10%. I think that's all of them. Anything else? Melee attacks set enemies on fire. So, would that include this? I might make one of these. Really? I don't know where you get these. Drop more gold. Melee attacks decrease enemies' defense. Wow, 15 minutes? There's a lot of these. I didn't realize how many potions they added into this game. Holy hell. Confetti. Melee attacks cause confetti to appear. Wow, there's a lot of potions I want to make. Let me see here. Let me make this one, this flask. Where do I have these? Right here. Where do you need to go to craft these things? I have never heard of this before. Interesting. Let me see here. Let me go see how to make this crafting station. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so unfortunately you need to have the Witch Doctor, and you can buy that embellishing station from the Witch Doctor. So, look at that. 1140 damage to what I believe was a poor little goldfish. Okay. So, from the looks of it, I'm not going to be able to get that embellishing station unless I make some more houses. So I think I actually might end up doing that. The only problem is I need to chop down more wood because 53 wood is not going to cut it. I'm going to be using these. I'm looking to see if I have any acorns because I need acorns to replant some trees. Okay, I think I might just be blind. Alright, well, I'm going to chop down a bunch of trees, try to make a few more houses, and I'll continue once the Witch Doctor hopefully spawns in. So I'll see you guys after I'm done doing that. Alright guys, well I'm back. As you can see, I made 4 more NPC houses. And as you can see, the Witch Doctor spawned in. And this is all the stuff that he sells. Wow, I actually didn't know he sold the stinger bolts. Interesting. And the same thing too. Alright, cool. So, as you can see, here's the embushing. I think I called it embellishing. Embushing station. It's 7 gold. I have 14, which is great. Just going to put this stuff away. So if we purchase this, how big is this thing? I think it's pretty big. Could I... Let me see here. If I move him there and make 2 platforms. I think he's in the way. God damn it. Move over there. Oh. How big is this thing? 3? Yeah, I think it's 3 wide. There we go. now you can come back in this room. Alright, here we go. So now I can make this potion. Flask of ichor. Or however the hell you want to pronounce that. Melee attacks deal enemy... enemy attacks... No, my... Melee attacks decrease enemy defense. Holy shit. Alright. That only took 10 minutes to, pronounce. Alright, so... Let me look one more time to see which other ones I would like to make. So, I want to make... What the hell's the point of this one? Stinkfish. How do you get these? I don't know how you get those. Made that one. Melee attacks inflict enemies with cursed flame. Do I have that? I'm just trying to make as many potions as possible at this point. I thought I had cursed flame. No? Apparently not. I don't think I'm gonna need these anymore. What do I need? I'm gonna need to go fishing. That's for damn sure. And I hate how it... Okay, let me do this. Okay, much easier. This one requires a few things. That's a pretty interesting one. Reduces enemy aggression. Probably end up making that one too. Increase pickup rate. Nah, I don't really need that. So, life force, calming, endurance, and wrath. Those are the 4 potions I'm going to make. So, I have a lot of work to do. So, I'm going to try my best to try to get all these potions. And, I need to start off by trying to get some bait here. But, once I hopefully have gotten at least a few of these potions, I'm going to come back and then we're going to fight Duke Fishron. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, well I'm finally back. And I was able to make all of the potions that I wanted to make. Which were the Calming Potion, the Rage Potion, the Endurance Potion, and the Life Force Potion. And of course I also have the other ones that I made. The Shine, the Iron Skin, the Regen, and the Flask Potion. And I think what I'm going to do is, instead of fighting Duke Fishron over here, I think what I'm going to do is spawn him in. And I think I'm going to run all the way across my world and see how that works. Because the first time I fought him, I died towards the end. And I think that was because there was a lot of Sharknadoes. And it was getting a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to see how this works out. I'm going to try using the Paladin's Hammer. And let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to see how this works. Just running across like this. If this is more effective or it fails. I'm going to try using this sword. See how that works. I'm just going to try my best to dodge all of his attacks here. Okay, so he's at like 40,000 health. Alright guys, it seemed like it worked. Okay, I gotta make sure these guys don't kill me. Alright. Well, as you can see, I got the Razor Blade Typhoon, which is pretty much useless. But this is actually a pretty cool magic weapon. But as you saw, finally, I was able to defeat Duke Fishron. And that method worked pretty well. I think the most health he got me down to, or I guess the least amount of health I was at, I think was like maybe 200 maybe? So that method did work out pretty well. He didn't really drop anything else besides this. Interesting, I don't know. But I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this episode. Now, next episode I can move on to doing the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon, which are 2 events that you can do during the nighttime. And I think after that we'll be pretty much done from what I know of, I think. Unless I'm forgetting something. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Now that guy is a pain in the ass. That's like one of the hardest bosses for me to beat. But I don't know, maybe you'll have more luck with the weapons you're using. I'm not too sure. But definitely the Terra Blade was pretty useful because I was using the beams to deal all the damage, so that worked out pretty well. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about Duke Fishron, be sure to let me know. And other than that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, again, leave them down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.